My people, while other people are seeking promotion, other people are seeking titles so that to give them validation, a lot has happened to Olori Mariam. Yes, let's say the truth. A lot is happening to this woman because getting demoted instead of promoted in the palace is the is one of the most hilarious things that has happened to her in recent times for us to see. Yes, so right now, Olori Miriam stormed the palace. According to her, she confronted the Oni that if nobody does it, but yeah, she would do it because it is not right that the Oni um gets to divorce them simply because he wants to be with Olori Naomi. He can be with Olori Naomi and still be with them, allow them to live their lives in the palace, in the Olori quarters, and nothing will happen. And during that period, people started digging old incidents that this woman has gotten herself involved with because of Olori Naomi to bring them out. The time when the news of only going to Abuja to spend some quality time with his son, and Olori Naomi broke on the internet. We all heard how Miriam reacted to it, how she posted every single thing, vandalizing things up and down. So no matter what she has to say now does not validate her statement because of her previous actions. So from that point, my people, how she sends spies, people to spy on Olori Naomi, and a lot of things that Miriam has done over time. So from that point, you would get to understand that everybody was like, what is Miriam doing? Because in as much as you would want to seek validation, seek it right. You have not done any single thing that warrant validation at your own end, because this woman has only fought Naomi. So right now she's still the same person coming out to say that we can all of us can actually live in the palace as a family family care. You are the same person who has not allowed this woman see the breaking of another day. She no go fit drink water drop cup, and then you are here all of a sudden saying this. So my people, as we take the hear the matter right now, she has been demoted in the palace. Whatsoever level, whatsoever rank, whatsoever place she felt she was on, the only has brought her down to nothing in the palace. And bringing her down to nothing in the palace is making her chances of returning back into the palace become very slim. Now, reason being that when Olori Aderonke got herself involved in this whole pregnancy shenanigans by saying that she was pregnant, not knowing that this things, it's nature. There are things you cannot lie about them. Sometimes nature will reveal. Even if you say your tummy doesn't bring a pregnancy or any single thing, shall know that once it gets to cross 9 months, you are expected to deliver. So even if your tummy doesn't show anything or anything at all, you shall know that you are going to deliver at the ninth month. Oh, Olori Aderonke did not calculate all of these things. So when he boasted that she faked her pregnancy, every single thing that happened, in fact, she belittled herself first to start with. She was taken down on all the hierarchies in the palace. And right now, if you would want to rank, it is more like Olivia Aderonke is even ranked least compared to even the last Olivia the only got married to and came in brought into the palace. Was it Adiola or one of these princes made a statement that at some point a side chick is even better than Olori Aderonke. So that's how bad this thing can be. So when you finally get to that point where the only will take you down on the hierarchy, then it becomes quite difficult for you. And remember the Oni's father has done something quite strategic with this woman, that they should be quite careful of the things they are doing and the battles they are putting up in the palace, because the Oni's father went to an extent of removing them in the history of the existence of the palace. And no matter how it is, they should have known that this is a man that doesn't joke. If he doesn't want to do something, then he would not even go around saying kiniko kiniko. He would just overlook it and let it be. But this is a man that he does what he says. Yes, so that was why when they only came into the picture becoming the new owner, the constitution of the Yoruba culture, he expected a lot from his son. He expected him to be the king. He expected him to be that king that says and does it. He expected him to be that traditional ruler that controls every single thing. And then Oni is not like that. Oni is someone who, at most times, he overlooks. He's that person who doesn't rush in judging issues and all of those things. So it was more like a two-sided thing. But at some point, the father had to withdraw. The father had to understand that this is my son, this is how he is going to rule the kingdom, this is how he is going to do every of his things, so let me allow him do his thing. But right now it's this same man that came out to say that what your names will not be found in the history of the existence of the palace, the rulership of the Ife. And my people, that's indeed a setback for these women. But yet they are chasing clouds, they are still fighting over things that are not valuable, they are still doing things that are not important, they are still doing a lot of things that if you would ask them what's the benefit attached to itself, then themselves they will not be able to tell you anything. So as it is right now, my people, she has been brought down on the hierarchy in the palace, demoted in the palace. And this time around, if Naomi laughs, they will say she's laughing at her. If Naomi does anything, they'll say she's mocking her. So make we just wait the see how this one is going to now profit her into achieving whatsoever it is she feels she ought to achieve in the palace. Because as this whole matter has turned out right now, it is just a proof that the Oni is set to do whatsoever he wants. Because gradually the Oni guided these women into their downfall. Yes, all those times the Oni was overlooking every single thing these women were doing.